I just want to protect her, you know? I don't want her to lose it. I don't want her to, you know, go through anything I went through. I don't wish that upon anybody. So, yeah, if she ever needs me, I'm just a call away.
I expect to see a lot of strange things take place. I expect to see the defense team do a lot of steps to lighten the image of Combs.
I get it. So you see some guy struggling with that. You see Bieber struggling with that. You see some of these guys struggling with that.
They can't get it out of their head. They can't get it out of their head. The things that they did, no matter how they did it, whether they were drunk or high or whatever, you gave up your...
Here we uncover the unspoken, decode the hidden messages, and expose the stories that never make the headlines. If you're ready to dive deep into the shadows of fame and power, you're in the right place. Hit that like, share with a friend who needs to hear this, and enjoy the video because what's coming is nothing short of shocking. Now let's get into it. Week 2 of the Diddy trial just kicked off. And guess who's finally speaking up? Justin Bieber. That's right, he's now taken a bold stand and called out Sean Diddy Combs by name. A new public statement just dropped, and it's spilling everything, naming names, calling out stars, and pulling the curtain back on what really went down behind closed doors. Prosecutors just came through with shocking receipts, hard evidence, linking Diddy to a crew of A-list celebrities, and this bombshell proves he wasn't running the show solo. He had backup big time. It turns out some of the biggest and most powerful names in the game were helping Diddy hide the truth. They weren't just silent, they were covering for him. Now the heat is on, and they're all getting dragged right into the fire.
Michael B. Jordan, Kanye West, and more celebrities were name-dropped at Sean Diddy Combs' trial. As jury selection in the mogul's sex trafficking trial got underway May 5th in New York, NBC News reports prospective jurors were shown a list of more than 100 names of people and places that may be referenced during the trial, including actors Michael B. Jordan, Mike Myers, and rapper Kanye West. While the aforementioned celebrities are not implicated in the case, the potential jurors were asked whether they knew any of the names listed and whether it would impact their ability to be impartial, per the outlet. Attorneys did not share an explanation for the list.
Prosecutors just handed the jury a jaw-dropping list, over 100 names deep. And we're not talking random folks. This list is stacked with A-list celebrities, and every single one of them is set to be brought up during the trial.
Justin Bieber, breaking his silence on the ordeal after months of speculation over their one-time relationship. His rep telling ET, although Justin is not among Sean Combs' victims, there are individuals who were genuinely harmed by him. Shifting focus away from this reality detracts from the justice these victims rightfully deserve. Bieber's questionable connection to Diddy piquing interest online as the rap mogul's indictment for sex trafficking and racketeering charges, which he denies, made headlines.
While the public is rallying behind Cassie Hollywood's playing a different game behind the scenes, behind closed doors, it looks like the industry is riding for Puffy. Just look at Kanye West. He's already shown whose side he's really on. And here's the wildest part. Some of these stars are quietly working behind the scenes, trying to pull strings and get Diddy pardoned by Trump. Yes, you read that right. They're hustling for a political favor to save him.
Got me a Lamborghini. And
yeah. Oh, well, that's nice.
I haven't gotten it yet, though.
When is that coming, that Lamborghini? We talked about this last time.
He had the Lamborghini for a day or two, and he had access to the house, and he knows better than to be talking about the things that he does with Big Brother Puff on national television.
So apparently not.
Everything ain't for everybody.
This all comes as Bieber's followers are worried for him, the singer's erratic social media posts causing concern week after week. The Beliebers asking if what he's seen behind the scenes of the industry.
Justin's team just broke their silence for the first time since Diddy got hit with charges. Reps for Justin Bieber have dropped a statement, and it's got people talking. According to them, Justin wasn't personally abused by Diddy, but he definitely knows something dark was going on behind the scenes. And he's standing with anyone brave enough to come forward. But here's what's raising eyebrows. Justin never denied the abuse happened. He didn't question it, he didn't say alleged, because deep down he knows it was real. The things he saw, the stuff he heard, it wasn't made up. Justin's not spilling every detail yet, but he's clearly letting folks know the truth is way uglier than anyone thought.
48 hours. Right now he's having 48 hours with Diddy, him and his boy. They're having the times of their lives, like you know, where we hanging out and what we doing, we can't really disclose. But it's definitely a 15-year-old's dream. You know, I have been given custody of him. You know, he signed to Usher.
He signed to Usher.
I had legal guardianship of Usher when you know he did his first album. I did Usher's first album. I don't have legal guardianship of him, but for the next 48 hours, he's with me. So and we gonna go full crazy.
Justin was only 13 when Usher brought him into the spotlight. But here's the twist. It wasn't just Usher making moves. His label, LaFacci Records, was operating under Diddy's influence the whole time. Once Justin was signed, Usher didn't keep him close. He handed him off to Diddy, but here's the strange part. Diddy wasn't his manager. He wasn't guiding his career. He wasn't even officially involved in his development. So the big question is, why was Diddy given so much access to Justin in the first place? What kind of pull did he really have? Something about this setup just doesn't sit right, and now people are demanding answers.
Man, you good?
I'm good. How are you?
All right, young brother, everything's good? Selling out arenas and everything? Starting to act different, huh? You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, I mean, you try to get in contact with me, you know, through all my, partners and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But you never really got my number, so.
Right. Okay.
My number?
Yeah.
Tell you my number.
Yeah.
Did Diddy use Justin to get close to other celebrities and worse, allegedly pass him around within elite circles? Whispers about what really went down have been around for years, with some claiming Diddy crossed serious lines with Justin, and right around that same time, Justin started spiraling, acting out, getting in trouble, and showing signs that something was seriously off.
Back out anytime soon.
I'm scared to figure it out. I'll fucking run it to the high court.
I do feel sorry for him. We're all trying to bombard.
Oh my god, listen, I thought he come to me. Yeah, honestly.
Now old footage is starting to resurface clips of Justin partying with Diddy looking tense and clearly uncomfortable. The energy in those videos has office people now taking a closer look and asking, was something deeper going on behind those Hollywood smiles?
Welcome to the family, John. Bad boy, bad boy, bad boy.
Justin has spoken out, and he's made it clear that Usher didn't just fail him. He damaged his career. Insiders are saying the reason goes deep. Usher only signed Justin as a personal favor to Diddy, who was struggling to lock him in at the time. But once Justin was in the door, Usher handed him over straight to Diddy. And that decision changed everything. Over the years, Justin has made some serious moves to cut ties. He's completely distanced himself from both Usher and Diddy, and get this, he even turned down Usher's invite to perform at the Super Bowl. That's how far he's gone to stay away from them.
Usher was instrumental in starting your career.
What does that have to do with this litigation, Mr. DeKalb? This is just you trying to harass the client.
Before we came back here, you would ask me.
She's going to
let her read back the question.
Thank you for your memory.
I went through the Usher, very instrumental. I was found on YouTube. I think that I was detrimental to my own career.
Justin has opened up about how the spotlight nearly broke him in an interview with Apple Music. He revealed that the pain he went through still lingers and that he carries deep shame even today. He's made it clear that one of his biggest goals now is to protect young artists coming into the game. He doesn't want anyone else going through what he did.
Hard for me being that young and being in the industry and not knowing where to turn, and everyone, telling me they love me and, just turn their back on you in a second. So yeah, it's hard because I want her to know that You know, she can count on me, but at the end of the day, I don't want to, never going to force myself to be in a relationship with her. It has to be natural, right? So I just kind of, you know, let her do her thing, and if she ever needs me, I'm going to be here for her. But
those memories, they still haunt him. His struggles with substances weren't just wild behavior. They were his way of blocking out the pain, the pressure, and everything he was forced to endure so young. Justin's story sheds light on a brutal truth. Hollywood can be a twisted place. Young talent gets pushed into the spotlight, often without real protection. And sadly, some families turn a blind eye as long as the money keeps rolling in.
They can't get it out of their head. The things that they did, no matter how they did it, whether they were drunk or high or whatever, you gave up your man card. You need therapy. And that's the thing that hurts them the most. And so they end up on drugs, end up every way to try and get rid of any principles there are. And that's what the business does. And the women that trade their bodies to go and get the role, they get to the point where they have their Oscar, they have their money, but they don't have their dream. They don't have the soul that they started with. So it's like achieving don't mean anything. If I get all the Nobel Prizes from doing all of this, but in the process I have to trade out all of my integrity to do it so that they can stay in place, what benefit is that?
There's no way he pulled all this off alone. Not a chance. The industry is built to protect people like him. That's the only reason he was able to keep this going for so long without being stopped.
Diddy trying to get at Bieber the way he was trying to get at Bieber was looking a little predatory. And then Usher came in and discovered it and managed him and got custody of him and promised to look after him. And then he sent him to the diddler. Does that sound like a good guy?
It's horrible. It's horrible.
Does that sound like a good guy? Now that we know what Diddy's really like, what kind of fucking asshole do you gotta be to take another boy, another talented boy, and put him in your place so it ain't gotta be you no more?
Usher already knew exactly what Diddy was about. Sources say when Usher was just 13, Diddy took him to his so-called puffy flavor camp. From that moment, Usher saw it all. He knew the dark side. He knew what kind of stuff Diddy was involved in, especially when it came to minors. And even with all that knowledge, Usher still handed Justin over. That decision didn't just change Justin's career, it threw him into the same toxic cycle. The cycle started with Usher, and it ended up dragging Justin into...
You better get down there and meet this kid right now. He's amazing.
When all these pics come out and all this stuff with Bieber's big penis, are you the mastermind behind that? Say, listen, show off your big penis and people will come to those concerts? Or are you sitting there...
Is that the kind of manager he's doing?
Usher, are you sitting down with him and saying, yeah, show your cock, or leave it in your pants? I mean, do you sit him down and say, look, part of this is PR,
Hey,
man.
by the way, he does have a brain of his own.
Yeah, but were you shocked at the size of his penis?
Hey, listen, he has a mind of his own. What he chose to do with his penis is his prerogative. He's managing that aspect of his life.
But Usher is somebody...
I have nothing to do with Justin Bieber's private part.
Over the years, Justin has dropped subtle clues about what really happened to him. And one of the biggest hints came through his music video for Yummy. That video wasn't just a flashy performance, it was packed with symbolism. Viewers quickly picked up on visuals that seemed to call out powerful figures, including hints that Clive Davis might have been involved in something disturbing. Even the promo for Yummy raised eyebrows. Justin used images of babies, sending a bold message about how some music execs don't see anyone as off limits. According to fans, it was his way of shining a light on the dark truth that in that world, nobody's safe. Not even the most innocent.
Wow. I feel violated right now. Wow.
Lean into me again. You smell amazing. How old are you?
Thank you.
How old are you?
I'm 16. I'll be 17 in like 2 weeks.
I don't ever remember smelling that good at 16. Like that was bad.
Yeah.
Wow, look at your eyes. Look at what a beautiful face. All right, now it's time to...
Would you rather have to be naked on stage during one full song?
One full song every time Justin tried to distance himself from Diddy. Diddy would come right back for him, like he couldn't escape. Back then, both Usher and Diddy had a tight grip on Justin's career, and he was stuck. He couldn't make a move without them pulling the strings. That's how they keep control, by locking down your career. They tell you straight up, if you leave us, you're done. No deals, no airplay, no future. It's not just pressure, it's salon manipulation. Justin wasn't just fighting for freedom. He was fighting to survive in an industry that blacklists anyone who steps out of line.
You pressing Bieber.
Yeah.
Yo, what's up? Like, I'm calling you and answering.
Yeah, that was low.
That was weird.
That was crazy.
That was weird. They did not run through Bieber at that point.
Still was pressing him like, why you not answering your phone? Like, yo.
Yeah. Like, I don't got a video of me fingering you.
He wasn't answering for a reason.
He was like, I don't ever want to last time because you did things to me.
Justin wasn't the only one caught up in Diddy's twisted world. Let's not forget Cassie. Diddy started targeting Cassie when she was just 19. He was a grown man in his 40s getting involved with a teenager. And somehow nobody in the industry called it out. It was treated like just another celebrity hookup when it was far from normal. Cassie has since spoken out. After giving her testimony, she shared that the more she remembers, the more it hurt, but she's proud she found the strength to finally break free from the abuse and speak her truth. Chances are Justin feels the same way. The pain runs deep, but the moment you speak up, that's when healing starts.
Groomed that young girl. Took that impressionable young girl who wanted to be a star, who wanted all her dreams that she had to come true, and fed her drugs, fed her pills, fed her alcohol, and fed her mushrooms and things that she never took before to F her mind up, and then put her in a position.
Dawn Richard, former member of the group Danity Kane, has come forward with powerful testimony against Diddy. She revealed that while working under his label, she and her group members were repeatedly subjected to harassment. According to Dawn, Diddy would barge into their changing rooms without warning, and even went as far as touching her inappropriately. She didn't stop there. Dawn also said she witnessed Diddy getting aggressive, physically lashing out in ways that left everyone around him shaken. These aren't just stories, they're testimonies stacked on top of each other.
Combs' group Diddy Dirty Money after Danity Kane disbanded. While on the stand, she told jurors that she saw Combs hit Ventura with a skillet full of eggs at his Los Angeles home in 2009. Richard added, "I was scared for her. I was scared to do anything." Richard's testimony in Combs' ongoing trial comes 8 months after she accused the rapper in a lawsuit of subjecting her to years of inhumane working conditions, which included groping, assault, and false imprisonment.
And while more voices are speaking up, one person still hasn't testified. Justin believes the reason might be simple. He's still scared after everything he's been through. Stepping back into that storm might be more than he's ready for.
And whenever these trials come about, the closer you get to the trial date, a lot of things start happening to remove people from the case that are going to strengthen the case for the prosecution. And I feel like we're watching that take place now with one of the male sex worker guys who provided tapes to the feds. He's disappeared. And this is similar to what happened in the Tory Lanez case, where the bodyguard whose DNA was on the weapon, he disappeared. So I expect to see a lot of strange things take place. I expect to see the defense team do a lot of steps to lighten the image of Combs, and we've been watching that take place.
Now, one of the male sex workers who gave the feds tapes has vanished, which is similar to what happened in the Tory Lanez case, when the bodyguard whose DNA was on the weapon vanished. We've been watching that happen, from Justin Bieber's shocking revelations to the long list of celebrities embroiled in this mess. And what's being revealed in court is rocking the industry from the inside out. If you thought today's drama was intense, hold on tight because more big names are about to fall and the truth is coming out quickly. So don't sleep on it. Click like, subscribe, and then leave a comment with your ideas. Tell someone who needs to hear this, and we'll see you when the next batch of incredible upgrades comes out. See you at the next